Whipped cream or no whipped cream?
No whipped cream.
None, because we're
It
out.
doesn't fucking matter because all pumpkin pie sucks.
Oh,
You are. Oh, you are a heathen.
those are strong words.
I've had my share of pumpkin pie, but after long enough, they all taste the same.
You know, Gary, I'm going to let this slide just because you don't sound like you're talking into a fan.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah, it sounds really good. Well, let's
I'm gonna
not
have to
jinx
agree with
it.
Matt now.
I honestly don't know what the hell happened. Like, really. I mean, aside from my distaste for pumpkin pie, I really don't know what happened to my mic.
Oh, so you didn't do anything? It just started working?
You got
Yeah.
on the other night and we were fine.
I mean, it was funny because Justin, before we play tested, I was play testing with a good friend of mine, and he was telling me that I had all kinds of static, and I was coming in weird and fuzzy and this and that and everything else. He was having me like adjust my levels and this and that. He was adjusting my levels through the program, and I had to put it like right up to my face to talk. And then he could hear me like, okay, but it was still a lot of static. But then I talked to you, maybe 40 minutes later, and everything is all hunky-dory.
Nice.
It's very odd. I think it might be a server thing on Discord. It's the only thing I can come up with.
Would it work fine? Did it work fine in Vent?
Did it work fine in what?
You were going to use Vent, right?
I was using Discord and TeamSpeak.
Oh, okay.
TeamSpeak was the other program I playtested on, and it was similar results. But then when I jumped on this server on Discord and I signed with Justin, it was fine.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's not really interesting. It's more like bizarro and like, what the fuck and why.
Kind of one and the same.
I suppose it's less interesting to me and more frustrating. So that's why I choose the bizarro, what the fuck, why route. But
Oh,
Oh, the only person
Dylan?
I haven't heard talk is Dylan.
yeah, I was gonna say, are we all present?
Yeah.
There you
Dylan,
go.
I'm happy that you're here on the right day.
Yeah. That always works out.
All I know
But
is
I'm glad
he was
you care
24
about us
hours
enough
early.
to come a day early.
Yeah, man.
And be worried that there's nobody there.
I was like, what the hell?
Excited, wasn't he?
I was like, man, there's no Rose here. It's like 9 o'clock. What's going on?
All right. So if I can take this time real quick to offer a bit of insight on what happened last week on Mesh's part, considering I didn't have a voice aside from silly little faces and snarl.
Huh? You have the floor.
I'm pretty much going to pick it up at, like, you know, the pivotal points of the role playing that happened last week with the funeral pyre. So I'm going to just speak out of character in retrospect, just to pretty much explain what Mesh would have said if he could have said it. So when I sent the text message to burn the bodies, Mesh would have exclaimed to the party that in his culture, like the way that he views life and death, a rite of passage essentially is to burn at death, because the best way to die is by dragon fire. Even though he doesn't spew fire from his mouth, he can still offer the same symbolic death of burning by dragon fire. So like that's kind of like a blaze of glory, really. He would have exclaimed that burning the bodies of these helpless individuals was just his respect for the dead that he did not have to kill because they meant him no harm. So that's why it wasn't just a sporadic, like, I don't care what you have to say, I'm going to burn them anyway. It was more so like, this is their rite of passage in Mesh's eyes. That was their rite of passage to go on to the next life, essentially. And then, and then the idiots jumped into the fire to about something that was still alive because we all thought they were dead, and we threw them into a fucking pit to bury them anyway, and then we burned them and we find out that one of them was alive. So hey, okay.
Obviously, you guys have never heard of the mirror test.
So Mesh did offer his hand to try to help you out. And failed. But he did offer it.
I think I was busy being covered by corpses and on fire and just generally having a bad day. I think I was distracted. I don't think I noticed.
Yeah, I think Crunk was also equally distracted.
I wanted a puppy.
Crunk's will to live was far superior to yours.
So one of the things I think we learned is somebody needs to know how to do medical checks.
That
Yeah.
and someone just asked the tiefling that's immune to fire to jump in.
Also, I rolled a natural 1 on the medicine checks, so
No, I know.
I rolled 4 natural 1s in that whole shebang, so
In like the role-playing parts. Yeah, which sucked. So, in seeing that the rest of the party was investigating these potentially dead bodies, Mesh saw no reason to further investigate because the consensus was that they were dead.
No, exactly. That's why I didn't look at them, because 3 people checked them, 3 people said they were dead, so they're dead.
Right? So they're dead. Well, at that point, since they were being burned.
it shouldn't beat a dead horse.
Yep.
Alright.
So that was my recap on Mesh's thoughts for last session.
Alright, so I pretty much don't have to go over anything. That sums up all the important parts.
You're welcome.
So you pretty much watched all the highlights on the video, right, Dylan?
Yeah, I pretty much got everything, man.
So, spark notes as we shoot. Found the stone bridge. Hilarity ensued. Found magical hut. Hilarity ensued. Found some giants. Some people got their asses handed to them, but they all survived. Then the greatest enemy of all, a 7-foot hole.
A 7-foot burning hole.
Well, it wasn't burning to begin with.
No, it wasn't. You're right. But then the truest great enemy was the burning hole.
Dude, I could agree with that, yes.
The only thing that could have made it worse if there was a crocodile there.
No, I think that would have been fine, because it would have died.
Actually, yeah. Unless it was a fire crocodile.
Oh my god, that just would have been like salt in the fucking wound, man.
Goddamn lava crocodiles, man.
Lava crocs.
Also, that's fucking terrifying. Just walking along the sides of lava and a goddamn lava crocodile bursts out, pulls you in. Okay.
At least his meal's always cooked.
I'm going to use that in one of my games in the future now. When
I know, right?
go
Isn't it
to
fucking
like a
lava
lava river or
crocodiles?
some bullshit like that. There's going to be a
Why?
lava crocodile.
Why do you think you always just let your players talk? Because they come up with the best ideas when they're scared.
That's why you always pay Charon when crossing the river of Styx. You never make your own raft.
Hey, that guy's an asshole. He charges too much.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do with my 6 levels in wood crafting? Okay.
Use it to cross a fucking burning river. That's exactly. You should have taken metalworking. Oh wait.
So, as you guys gather yourselves and mourn your losses, Fabian gathered up what he could of his fallen comrade, and Roof, the small little furry gnoll cub, begins to lead you on his path as he can only still speak his broken Draconic. It's a little bit of a trek, but you know it's safe. He keeps taking you down little weird paths, and you can tell that they're worn in. Like this is the way his herd usually moves. It's about a 3 days travel south.
Real quick, just as a point of reference, at what age is this?
This null, from what you can gather from his mannerisms and everything, he's probably like 9, 10.
Okay, so.
Well, in retrospect to his mentality, like a 9 or 10-year-old.
Okay.
I would like to make one little side note. So all my stuff, I said I did leave my backpack outside of the hole.
They've gathered all your stuff. These fucking thieves don't leave anything behind.
Now, what I did have on me though was my belt pouch with a bunch of all of my money, and I had all my weapons.
I'm telling
anything
you,
like that. Would anything have been destroyed?
We would have taken your money pouch.
Oh yeah. Now that I'm here, I can definitely say that after I had bowed my head in a respectful silence, I would have rifled through your stuff immediately.
Would potions of healing survive the fire?
Probably not, no.
No.
Alright, we'll get rid of them. And then I'll throw away some obvious stuff like the paper I had. And
Paper would survive fire.
Somebody roll a survival for paper.
negative 10,000. Would my flute have survived?
What is it make? Was it on you?
Yeah.
What do we have it written down as? Is it a...
Just a plain old flute.
I'm gonna say the flute didn't make it, but your loot and all that shit was outside of the hole.
Yeah, I do have that written down as being in my backpack, so we're good. Alright, that's it for me.
That's it.
Well, as you guys begin up a hill, and you notice you're climbing up for a little bit. You come up and you hit the peak, and you see a small town down at the bottom of the hill.
So where on the map did we start?
So hold on one sec. I was just actually putting on my freehand stuff, and.
Or are you gonna just start drawing it on there as you're going then?
No, I'm just giving you where you guys traveled. You guys were trying to stay near, so we obviously know what that is.
And then you said we went south about 3 days.
You moved south. You head south east a little bit, right? Is that what we decided the shore was? It's the east coast or west coast? It's the west coast.
Shore was
You
west
went
coast.
You went southwest. About 3 days. It still stayed a big grassy knoll. You continued to see nice. You're seeing a lot of wildlife. There's a lot of good hunting out here. As you peek, you notice that another small river that probably branches off of the big one up north runs through this town, and at the end of it is another waterfall into the ocean.
Oh,
We home. This is home.
he's still speaking Draconic.
As broken as he could. Because you understand him and Matt understands him because of his hat.
And so Mesh Amphibian understand him.
Mhm.
Yes, but I can't talk.
He can't
Back.
talk to him. You're the only person who can make contact with these gnolls that speak broken Draconic for some ungodly reason.
Yeah, that's fucked up for, like, gnomes.
Oh,
Oh, take it.
there's a reason.
There's some Draconic influence here, which is still piquing Mesh's interest.
So you guys are standing on top of this hill, and he's telling you this is home. What would you guys like to do?
Where can we
what
get
side of
food?
town are we entering?
Alright, so you guys will be coming in from the north, on that map, the northeast. You'll probably come down the hill and come in through that road.
So the thick road on the very northernmost eastern side.
Yeah. So just kind of imagine, like, you take that map and just rotate it counterclockwise about 2 hours. But so that you guys will be coming in through there. You're probably about a half hour's walk out. So the town still looks tiny. You can see a lot of bustling going on in there, though.
In Draconic, Mesh will ask, what's this little creature's name again?
Rough.
Rough?
Rough.
Like,
Like rough. Oh, yeah, almost like a dog.
ruff, 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 ruff.
Probably from the Muppets. Rough.
Ruff. So, Mesh is going to ask, Ruff,
Yes?
this black dragon you speak of,
Black Dragon, not around as much as used to be. They all
Where?
talk to Dad.
can he
Dad only talked to them. They talk to him. We have relationship. Pa always say.
That sounds incredibly absurd. So, your chief is who I should speak to then, correct?
Yes, Father Chief.
Father is chief. Your father is chief.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Good. Take to father.
Oh, he live in keep. 8 week nice walls around home. I take you now.
You take me now.
As you guys kind of bustle down the hill and you guys are getting close, roll me a perception check.
All of us?
Mm-hmm. You guys are walking up on the city. Dylan, you swear you saw a crocodile behind you. You just keep looking backwards. So, Gary, you're really keeping your Mesh is really keeping attention on this town. He's excited to see it. Crunk, you're noticing all these little furry dog people. They're all a lot taller than Ruff. And you've never seen them all before, and they're all walking around. They're in rags and stuff. It kind of reminds you of your old orc clan on how primitive all the clothing is. But they have very well established homes, which is kind of strange. But Mesh, the first thing that stands out to you as you see the guard walking around, there's almost like a dog walking with him. But it's blue. Oh, it's not blue. It's sorry. I said it blue because of that. It's copper. It's a copper little guard drake walking around with him.
Mesh squints his eye. straightens posture.
Oh, I think we lost Gary again.
Oh, we lose you, Gary? You there?
No, really?
No. Oh,
Oh,
you
he's
sound
back.
good. You sound good. So
Oh.
you straighten up your posture.
I said Mesh squints his eyes and straightens his posture.
As you get closer to town, two of the guards take notice of you and the group walking in and Ruff trotting up front. And
So if you sent me an image, I can't see.
oh, you didn't see the image that popped up?
No, it's a little floppy disk, the shape of cloud and a small green mountain resembling.
You don't see it now? It might be behind your map. Move your map.
No, I found the window. There's no image there. It's like an file label image.
If for the guard Drake nothing comes up.
Nope.
Let me see if I can.
Oh, weird. I got it.
Hold on, I'm going to put it in Discord for you then. That's what you're seeing. A copper. Did you see it that time?
No.
It's in
I
Discord.
see it.
Yeah.
It's a little guardian Drake.
Yeah, I'm checking this.
Little. I think it looks fucking vicious.
It's probably the size of a donkey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, alright.
I wonder if we can ride one.
I can get a pretty good
Far as I'm concerned, that's just a long-necked crocodile, man.
It's a method.
Roll me.
It's a method from the Pathfinder third ed. It's a method. Yeah.
So as you turn and you look at this thing, what do I want you to roll me? Roll me in
save.
roll me a wisdom or intelligence.
I'll roll an intelligence save, or save or just a straight roll.
It's just a straight roll.
Alright.
At first you jump. And you're like, oh jeez. But you just, as slow as it is, the clock ticks one more gear and you go, and you look at Mesh, you look at it, you look at Mesh, you go, oh, okay. Not a crocodile.
Alright.
The guards notice you guys running up. They don't notice Ruff right away, so their weapons are ready. You see the two of them run up. Both of them have their own guard drakes, and they're yelling in Draconic, or not Draconic, in Null, at the best they can. Matt, you would hear it. They're yelling for you guys to halt.
Mesh raises his hands.
As Mesh walks out and leads, you see them both stop, and they kneel, and they talk in Draconic. Sorry, sir, we did not see you.
Very good.
Ruff runs up. Hey guys, Ruff, you're alive. And the one just stands up and runs and hugs him. Goes, my brother, I thought you were dead. And then them giants raided us. It was the most horrifying thing we'd ever seen. As you hear them talking, you kind of notice in the background the city's a little battle worn. A lot of roofs are wrecked, but it's been repaired. You can tell it was a little while ago that they've been fixing it. He goes, Ralph goes up, well, these are my friends. They saved me. And they want to talk to Dad. And you just kind of see this look come over the guard's brother as he looks up. He goes, hi, I'm Wolfen. As he reaches his hand out to shake your hand.
Who's yours?
Hmm?
Who's your hand?
You, because you came out first, Mesh.
Okay. I will shake his hand.
It's been a while since we've had Dragonborn come.
Doesn't seem like it's been that long.
As he looks down at his
Look
drake,
towards the copper dragonites.
he goes, well, those are, they were gifts from, well, my dad will explain. Come with me, we'll make our way to the tavern. So as you guys are walking through town, you kind of notice all the gnolls looking at the group, all curious. You see them, a couple, sitting down at a group with a feast on their table, just eating outside. You guys are getting led through town. Is there anything you want to do?
Nesh is thoroughly involved in what is going on. There are little faux dragons all over the place. People are worshiping him as though he was like some sort of demigod. Yeah. He's all about meeting the leader of the town. Fuck his hunger. He doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, I think as I was walking through town, I would be like, pretty on, not like on guard, but just being like really observant, trying to figure out what the hell's going on around here.
Then give me another perception check, Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're kind of scoping out the people. No one really looks hostile, and nobody looks nice enough to rob.
How did you know what I was secretly doing?
So, you're making your way through town. They all stop and look, but they notice. They all notice Mesh, and they all kind of look for a second and pass, and you hear whispering going on. And as you come up to the fort gate, the gates swing wide open, and this gnarly-looking gnoll comes out. He's huge. He's bigger than everyone else that you've seen so far. Probably his chest is twice the size. His arms are bigger. He's missing an eye with a scar, and he just comes snarling out the door and running as he grabs Ruff. My boy, I thought you were gone. I thought the giants had taken you. And you just kind of hear muffled dog howling as he's holding Ruff so hard he can't talk, as he's just dug into his chest so hard. And he puts down Ruff and pats him on the head, and he goes, "Dad, these are the guys who saved me." And he looks up and he goes, "Huh." Matt, you're the only one who can hear this because they're still talking in Null for that first half. And now, as the father looks up and looks at you, Mesh, he goes, in Draconic, "It's a long time since I've seen a blue, but I thank you for what you did for my son."
Is there anything wrong with my color? And you're welcome.
Oh. Since we laid our bed in with the metallics and Bahamut, a lot of the chromatics didn't like talking to us anymore.
I don't believe I have much problem with you yet.
That's excellent. Come in and I'll get you all fed. And he looks at the group, and I guess the rest of you are all kind of looking at him weird because you don't understand what he's saying other than you, Matt.
Mesh stands aside and beckons the rest of the party to come in.
Yeah, I'll be relaying clip notes to people. I don't want to talk over the guy.
I know. I just wanted you to let me know that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like I said, Mesh steps aside to clear a path for the party and offers his hand as a gesture inside. And gently nods.
About 30 minutes go by. You guys haven't been able to get a word in as Rolf is just telling the story of your epic battle with the giants, which you guys didn't even know he was conscious enough to see. He retells, but he tells it like a normal 9-year-old would. Like, you guys are in some grand audios of how everything worked, how Dylan, when he moved, or when Malorus moved, it was just a white blur. And the giant spells that were summoned from the heavens. And then he tells the story of the greatest hero that was there. Was another elderly-looking orc, just like Krunk, the one with the large sword, that dove in and saved his life, and sacrificed his own to make sure that he had lived. And you guys are sitting, it's a huge banquet at this point. They've brought out all this elk and everything. You guys are eating great. It's all a little raw, but I don't think anyone's gonna complain over a nice cooked meal finally.
Definitely not mesh.
Huh. The father just glued to his son as he tells this story. He goes, huh. And he looks up at you, Mesh, because you're the only one who's talked to him so far. So, you guys lost a friend, saving my son?
Unfortunately. Yes.
The skull in your backpack has a small tear come out of it. Go ahead, Mesh. I'm sorry to talk over you. Do we lose you, Gare?
No, I'm here.
Alright. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. You can go ahead.
Say what you just said again.
How he looked up at you and, wait, so you lost one of your friends saving my son?
Unfortunately, yes, we did.
Never like hearing about when a companion falls. I apologize about that. Actually...
Really, it's no worries. He brought her on himself. He jumped into a burning pit.
Are you gonna step in on that, Fabian?
Are they speaking common?
He's still speaking Draconic, but I imagine if you wanted to intervene, it's not hard. The natural order of go fuck yourself.
I mean, you could talk to Mesh at that point.
Yeah. No, that's not what I saw at all. I saw him jumping in and trying to save the little pup.
I also saw him jump into a burning pit.
To save the little pup of the ones that are now hosting us here just so generously.
Can I understand them, too?
No, you're only getting your spark notes from Mesh and, well, pretty much Mesh has just been talking Draconic, so it's pretty much just Fabian.
But now I'm speaking to Fabian in common, though.
You are now, yeah. Alright. So you hear these two arguing right now.
So I heard, I heard that they were trying to figure out what happened.
Well, you would hear me cut in to interrupt.
Yeah, no, I'm
and
just...
talking back.
It just depends on what I'm about to say, because I don't want to say something that I didn't hear.
You heard as soon as I interrupt saying, this is what I saw.
Uh-huh.
And then he responded everything after that in common so that you could hear.
Okay, I want to clear my throat, I'll raise my hand, ask if they can understand, like, can you understand me?
You notice
Of course
the
I
large...
can understand you.
Not you, the big one.
Of course.
Wolfen looks over at the group and looks back at you and goes, something the matter with your crew?
I can tell you exactly what happened. I'm one of the ones that jumped into the fire pit. We were burning the bodies, and then we heard screams of the fire.
As you keep going, the wolf is just looking at you, like, what the fuck is going on here?
There were 2 pups, and we only saved 1.
So, you guys allow Krunk to just keep talking for a while, I imagine?
Listen, it doesn't matter what happened.
You have to get your facts straight.
The facts are straight. He was talking about our lost comrade that foolishly jumped into a pit and fell to his death.
As you start raising your voice, you just see Wolfen hit the table. And everything jumps. I see that the issue son has caused by you guys losing someone. You obviously care. I may be able to help you guys out on bringing your friend back.
When he's well, God damn it, I wouldn't have understood him anyway. Would I? Shit. Never mind.
Please, if you bring him back, make sure that you bring that incessant flute of his. I'm sure it was lost in the flame.
I can't make promises yet. Do you have anything left of him?
I go into my bag and I put his skull on the table.
So you understand me, but you don't talk.
I just shake my head.
Interesting. I've seen that magic before. So as everyone sits down, or he leans back, rubbing his stomach, he goes, it's late now. You guys got in right as sunset had happened, and you've probably been, since you met him and everything, it's been about 2 hours, so it's bedtime at this point. And he's going to tell you all to rest on this tonight as he contacts someone about bringing your friend back. He's gonna put you up in homes.
Can everyone give me, like, 5 minutes? Can we take a pause for 5 minutes?
Yeah, that's fine.
I have to take care of something.
Yeah. Go ahead. So everyone, bathroom break, drinks, and Adam, I'm gonna get you in here soon.
All right.
Sorry.
Hey Justin, are you still there?
Yeah, I haven't gone up yet. What's up?
Could you like throw me a blank character sheet if you wouldn't mind?
Yeah, no problem. Give me a sec.
I appreciate it.
Are you thinking of jumping into some burning pits?
No, but I did have an idea for a character, and I was going to work on it over the next week, just in case.
Ooh, actually,
I can
give
make
me
like
one too, and then I can have my second character in a sheet, and not just on a piece of paper beside me.
yeah. Well, also so I can create my own game and work on it in there, but then you gotta like transfer all of the data across if I ever need to use it. So I was like, I just make it in here.
That's a hassle.
Yeah, that's a hassle. Figured it'd be better just to have another blank sheet available, and I'll make it there. I decided what I want to make. I'm making a cleric, and I'm making a forge priest.
Nice.
Yeah.
There was actually a really... Oh, I'm gonna find it.
Alright, Dylan, you got yours, and another one will be Matt too.
Oh, yeah, I see that they're doing too. I appreciate it, man.
Here we go. Yeah, I'll just link it in Discord. Everything else gets linked. There you go. This is a player test one that Wizards put out that looks really cool. It's the order domain for cleric.
Huh. That does seem kind of neat.
Oh, hey.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Everything taken care of? All good?
As far as I can tell. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, look at that level 1 ability, Dylan. Voice of Authority.
Mm-hmm.
It is so good.
It's it's basically like the Battle Master's command thing, which is
Oh,
pretty
really?
awesome. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's pretty similar. I was gonna get that actually with feet.
yeah. 'Cause it's a pretty good ability, especially if you got somebody like a barbarian in your group. When you just be like Krug attack,
I
Arr!
choose you.
and just give him
Yeah.
extra attacks all the time.
Yeah, Order's Demand is pretty cool too. You just like charm people at will.
Hey. Yeah, what's up? Who, me? I don't know. Just give me one of each. Alright? Alright, man. I'll talk to you. Say. Alright. Sorry about that. I had a weird phone call. We ready to get going?
Yeah. I do have to mention that I made some changes to my spells on that last level up that I have not committed to my character sheet.
That's fine. It was Ryan calling me for some weird reason about a shirt. I don't know. It was weird. Alright, so... So, you guys all retired to these bungalows, or, like, they're in the fort. They're kind of, like, straw huts. And everything, the beds are made nice. You're all gonna kind of just fall asleep without a problem. It's nice and quiet. I need perception checks from everyone with disadvantage except for Mesh gets advantage.
Sorry, which one? Which?
Before we retire in our rooms for the
Oh
night,
god, that's so funny.
I would put
Oh, natural 20! Oh, damn it, with disadvantage!
I would put alarm on our door. Moo.
Yeah, no, I heard you.
I got advantage, but I rolled 7 on both.
You said with
I
disadvantage,
had a
right?
natural 20 and I got disadvantage! I'm
Yeah.
so sad!
If only we were actually rolling real die, then I would say that the place of a roll of a natural 20, but it's,
So that's upsetting. So as the night goes through, you all sleep really well, and in the morning, you'll all wake up. Everyone feels really renewed, and I can't believe not one of you rolled over a 10. Good night.
I would have rolled over a 10 if you didn't give me disadvantage. I'm only a little salty. I rolled a natural 20. Those things are precious to me.
Okay, I love you. So, as dawn breaks, just Gary, you're just wide awake because you still can't believe all these little drakes and stuff are going on. You kind of sneak out a little early. I'm gonna imagine just to take a look.
yes.
And as you do, you notice you see Wolfen just sitting in the field with a dwarf with a bronze beard and a giant coppered skin Goliath standing there with the skull. We were wondering when you would wake up. It's Been a while since we've seen a blue brother.
Exactly how long?
I remember the last time we ran into one of our brothers in the sea. It was probably about 150 years ago. Oi, yeah, about 150 the last time they tried fighting us.
So okay, this copper. What was it again? Copper golem?
Goliath, he's huge. He's
Copper.
he's copper skinned and he's got just lightning tattoos all throughout him. But he's
And
very well spoken.
He's holding what?
He has the skull in his hand. The rest of you, I imagine, are waking up at this point, and you notice Mesh isn't in the room.
I wouldn't be too worried about it. They seem to worship him.
So as you continue outside with the dwarf and neglect, so we heard that your friend had a incident. Yeah, we hear you killed him. Well, or he died being noble or something, trying to save this guy, this kid. They're talking to you, Mesh.
Yes, he did. As foolish as it was, he succeeded.
It really sounds like the guy wasn't the brightest, but
His sacrifice was apparently not in vain.
yeah, the kid's a good kid.
Seems like it.
The thing here is we owe his father a huge debt of gratitude, and he's asked us to repay that debt by helping you bring back your friend.
And
Well, what my tiny friend is getting at is, we can ask our father if he can bring him back.
isn't that what you should be inclined to do?
Don't get anything wrong. We're not bound to do anything we don't want. That's why we wanted to talk to you first.
Why would you talk to me? If you owe a favor to a man who asked you a favor.
Because we don't want him wasting such a gift on a chromatic. If he is unworthy.
Chromatic?
You blue dragons have a reputation with our group. Yeah, you're all assholes.
No matter your distaste for my kin, sir. A favor owed is still a favor to be paid. Your qualms are not with me.
You see them both look back at Wolfen, and they just kind of give that, seriously, this guy, we gotta help him look, and Wolfen shakes his head back. Alright. Let me get this straight. We're gonna bring a friend back. Well, we're gonna try and get your friend back. That all depends on Daddy. Depends on what kind of mood he is in. So we're gonna run back and go get him real quick, and they know the rest of the ritual. But don't expect him to do it for 100% free.
Well, I didn't ask you the favor now, did I? That's not a price you should be demanding from me. That is a price you should be demanding from the one who you owe a favor. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Like my brother said, is we just don't want him wasting such a gift on the ungrateful.
Then I shall return and get the one whom you owe a favor, and I will come back to you so we can negotiate this further.
We're gonna go get Father, and you all just meet at the waterfall first thing in the morning by sunbreak over the ocean.
How about we meet here in an hour?
Father comes when he decides.
If your father is interested in saving your own skin, then I suppose...
Did you just threaten us?
It's not me who you owe the favor, sir, is it?
Did you just threaten us?
Do you owe me a favor? I don't believe you do.
As you begin to anger this guy, let's see if he holds his composure. You see all this smoke start snarling out of this door's nose, and the guy just puts his hand down on his head. It's not worth it. He doesn't understand. You know how they all are. They just love talking circles, brother. Yeah, but it doesn't make me not want to punch him more. Well, we have to get out of here before the rest of the townfolk wake up. It always gets a little weird when they see us leave.
Mesh tries to hide. The electricity is billowing in his palm. And he claws his electric fist and controls what is raging within him.
As you say that, they turn to Wolf. As you're holding back, you watch them turn to Wolfen, and they shake their heads. They go, "It's your choice, my friend, but if this is what you want, this is what we'll give you." And you just feel the earth shake as the two of them start walking away and jump in. A huge lightning cracks from the sky as this large, immense, full-grown copper dragon takes flight in front of you. And right behind him is a smaller bronze dragon that keeps looking back as they fly off towards the ocean. So you guys roll me a perception check in the hut.
Is that all of us?
Mm-hmm.
I'm updating my maps.
Dylan,
I just don't know what's going on. There's too much language.
like, you guys don't hear Smith, but Maurus, as you're kind of sitting up, just getting comfortable, you hear lightning crack, and you know whose calling card that is.
Well, none of my business.
I like that. Everyone opt out. That's it.
No. I guess I'd make the comment on it and be like, sounds like Mesh is getting in trouble out there.
I should probably take a look. Make sure he's not throwing lightning at things. Am I the only one going?
Looks like Fabian's wandering.
No, I'll grab my stuff and follow.
It was just a little bit quiet.
Yeah,
I'm going with the majority of people.
As you pull the straw door open, you just see smoke clear as Mesh is standing in front of you, lightning just crackling off of his fist as Wolfen and him are looking towards the ocean.
See, he's fine.
yeah.
Alright, Mesh.
I was gonna look through and be like, yeah, doesn't he do this like every day?
He probably just sneezed really loud.
So at that point, Mesh is going to turn around, cooling his rage, and trying to compose himself. And that absurd interaction with these ridiculous individuals. He'll turn around, and I suppose at that point he'll see the rest of his party standing there looking at him bewildered, just not knowing what the fuck to say or think.
So you guys are all staring at Mesh right now, and he has the most dazed and confused look on his face in the world. Like he had just seen another god.
You want to
What's
talk about
wrong,
it?
Mesh?
Well, on the bright side, there have been negotiations put in play for the idiot who lost his life in the fire pit. On the downside, we're dealing with a very, very much hated entity of mine. Don't ask any questions. I will not tell you.
What did you do?
If they hate you, they can't be all bad. Don't exactly rub people the right way sometimes.
Was fair in war.
I go up to Bash, put my arm around, but I love you anyways, buddy.
He kind of twinges away from you a little bit. He just gets like little snot, like side lip snarl, like showing a bunch of teeth.
See,
Well,
you could smile.
I did negotiate, and they will be going to their father. The two dragons that left will be going father to request a resurrection of our fallen idiot friend.
I'm surprised they have the ability to do that on this
Left.
continent.
I'm sorry?
I'm surprised they have the ability to do that on this continent.
Well, if you can argue with fully grown dragons. So, apparently the two owe a favor to the father of the son that, well, you rescued as Mesh notions towards Crunk. So, it should be in our favor to have our friend resurrected. Should be. I suppose we'll see what happens.
Did something happen? You sound like you're not quite sure of yourself.
I am always quite sure of myself. It is others that I am quite unsure of.
Did you do something to make them mad?
Aside from being the color that I am, no.
You can tell us. It's okay. We won't judge you. If you made him mad, it's fine. We can deal with it. We help Crunk all the time.
Don't
Exactly!
bait me into your silly little arguments, fool.
I'll kinda bend down towards Vivian and be like, if you talk to them that way, I can see why they got angry.
I just nod.
I merely stood my ground and fought for what was right. That was it.
Well, when are they getting back to you?
They didn't say.
They told you tomorrow morning at the waterfall.
They didn't say. I told them to meet me here in an hour. I don't think they like that idea. They mentioned something about a waterfall.
We should probably go to the waterfall. It sounds like they're standing you up if you're the one that picked the place and the time and they didn't like it and they told you someplace else.
Well, suppose we should sleep on it. Get an early rise.
Where's this waterfall? I look at him very sternly.
The river that way.
I start walking that way.
Well, they camp there if you wish. I'll be staying here.
So they're not here today?
I don't know. We told them to meet me here, and didn't sound like they liked that too much, but who knows?
Crunk, just wait here.
Fine. I sit on the ground, right where I am.
That works.
Stubborn one, aren't you?
You're one to talk.
Right. Far more giving than you.
No, you both do have stubborn in common.
So, you guys, what do you want to do for the rest of the day? It's, Wolfen's just kind of staring at you guys as you all talk in common and just like, yeah, this ain't my problem. And starts walking away.
Seeing as Mesh has no real character boy because he has nothing to offer him, he does not pay anyone. Mesh is pretty much gonna like. So we are located where on this greenest map?
You will be. You're gonna do okay, hold on. Bring this one up, scroll down here, flip this knob, poke that. So right now, you guys are. You see how there's the walled-off fort in the top northwest?
Yes.
Your guys' huts are the ones that building out back, and where you are standing is just to the northwest of that. So you're in that big opening out back. So
Like-
it just imagine.
So, just kind of above that L-shaped building?
Is that L-shaped? Within the walls, all the way in the.
Oh, so it's within the walls.
Yeah, you're within the wall.
Oh, I thought we were to the right of there, behind that L building.
No, you're in the fortress. In that, you guys slept in that little hut that was out back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so like the tiny little one directly to the north of the rectangle.
Mhm.
All right.
So you had where that tree is. You guys had your conversation with the dragons out in that field.
All right. Well, Mesh is going to go walk around town for a few hours and inspect these chromatic little guard drakes.
The metallic ones?
Yeah, the metallic. Right, sorry. The metallic guard drakes. Are they the same color?
Most of them are copper and bronze. So as you're
What the
making
fuck
your way
is that?
around town,
Have you really never heard my hiccups?
No, it's the first time.
Oh, damn, that wasn't even a real one either. That was like a baby one.
We have a really good friend. Her name is Sarah, and she has these really kind of hiccups.
Yeah, I have pterodactyl scream hiccups. Those are just kind of baby ones.
We call her Pterodactyl.
Yes!
All right, that's just.
as you're making your way around town and checking out these drakes, people are showering you with gifts like bread and all this stuff, mostly whole wheat. No, well, he's laughing about that. Anyone else doing anything in town today?
Nope. I'm gonna be working on
What? No bagels?
my map for the day.
I'm gonna walk around and try to
Fine.
just...
Clean it up.
Yeah, as the like a tail end of that conversation, the whole time Mesh was explaining it, Mal was standing there with a very thoughtful look on his face, like he's deep in thought. And before, Fabian walks off, I would have turned to him and said, I wonder if this dragon has a preferred customer discount. If being adventurous is kind of dangerous. see if they give discounts for repeat business.
You just get kind of a weird sideways smile from me.
Yeah,
Something to keep in mind.
I don't have anything particular I want to do with the town, I don't think.
I just want to walk around and just kind of go into the stores and just see what there is.
I was gonna say that was Mesh's other points to
So,
check out.
okay, I want to do this. I want to do this right now because Krunk's walking around by himself. Krunk walks into his store. How the fuck are you going to communicate with him?
Best story start. Crunk walks into a store.
Okay, so you're in this store now. It's just shelves with cooking material and some jars and shit. And the Knoll sees you walk in and towards you.
I point to me, and I say, Krunk! And then I point to him, and wait.
It points at itself and goes, "Arr."
Arr!
Its name is Arlo.
I try to say what it said.
It kind of just opens its arms up and wait, like it's trying to show off everything that's it's trying to sell. Every time you say something, I want you to try and roll a persuasion to see if you actually communicate with him, or charisma.
I guess I'll try to be like, potion, and then kind of like drink something.
Nice.
As he sees you make the drinking notion, he goes, and he goes in, he gets under his desk, and he pulls out a wooden mug and puts it on the table. Ah!
Does he go at you?
Yeah, he goes as he points at it.
Can I tell what kind of drink or potion it is?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Uh-oh.
My intelligence is quite high, thank you.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
intimidation.
Intimidate the drink.
Intelligent. God damn it!
That is a healing potion. It is the greatest healing potion you may have ever witnessed.
Fuck.
Probably a greater healing potion.
It is going in your inventory as the greatest healing potion.
I pull out a gold coin.
You
And
kind of
I
you start to set that down.
yeah, the gold coin.
He picks it up. It bites it. It looks at it, and just kind of shrugs and pushes you the mug.
Oh, okay. Is it like contained or is it like just a mug?
It's this wooden mug with like a pelt over top of it that's tied off to keep all the containment in it.
Okay, so it can't spill if I put it in my bag?
Yeah, he untied it, showed you what it was, and put it back.
Oh, okay, then I will put that in my bag, and I will mark it as the best healing potion ever.
For 1 gold.
Or did he give me back my 1 gold, or did he take it?
He took it.
He took it, okay.
For 1 gold. The best healing potion ever. For 1 gold.
These foreigners.
Now you're just standing in the shop and he's looking at you like it's an awkward stare. Are you leaving after you bought this potion? What are you doing?
I'll put the potion in my bag, and then I'll pull out my bastard sword and kind of point to it.
Are you trying to intimidate him?
No, sorry.
I pull out my bastard sword and point to it.
I'll pull it out and I'll just kind of like rub over this, like pretend to rub over the side and say, blacksmith. Persuasion. Oh.
I want you to roll me an intimidation now.
Oh fuck.
You just see the gnoll just turn and run out the back door.
I'll put my sword back and just kind of frump out and go to the next door.
So, is anyone else doing? Go ahead, Matt.
I actually want to mention of stores. Has Mesh left the area yet?
Mesh, I think, is just walking around checking out all the guard strakes.
Mesh is strolling around town, checking everything out.
Okay, I want to try and find Mesh because I want him to go shopping with me and translate.
All right, the best is as you're walking around town, is you kind of notice the town's gravitating towards one area, like there's a small crowd all trying to get a look at something.
Do I notice this?
No, Matt does as he's
Oh,
looking
Matt.
for.
Yeah, I'll head that way.
Alright. And as you come up on the large crowd, because it's impossible to miss it, the entire town's just following Mesh around as Mesh is sitting there scratching these 2 drakes that the guards have.
Okay. Found you, Mesh. What are you doing with your silent image?
No, I'm not. I was working on my character sheet.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
I would like you to go to shops with me and translate.
You would like me.
It's very much in our better interest if I can get some updated maps of the area. We can transfer to what we have and have a general idea of where we're going better.
So you want to draw more pictures?
Yes.
Very well.
Yeah, so I guess we'll go to wherever the closest shop is.
Which shop you'd like to go? I would gladly accompany you.
So yeah, go into the first shop and then ask them where map maker, cartographer would be located in their fine town.
As Mesh translates, he speaks in Draconic, saying, "The little one would like to draw pictures of the land. What tools do you have?"
Well, my favorite part is Matt understands everything you're saying.
I know exactly what you're saying. So I'll correct you and say, no, say this.
I know.
I just imagine Mesh repeats what he said originally. So, you see the gnoll kind of scratch his head. Yeah, I don't know why he wants to draw. We usually just take it and scratch it. I heard the pottery guy next door. He have parcels of wood you can etch on. We really don't use paper much. Hard to make here. This guy's really struggling to talk Draconic to you. You can tell that it's mostly the higher ups here who talk it real well.
Okay. Okay. I just bow my head and walk away.
Yeah, I didn't. Anything you said, for some reason, like you cut out.
Disconnect from Discord and come back in and see if that fixes it for you.
Well, I mean, it's fixed now. It only happened twice.
Pretty much all the guy said is they don't really use paper here, but they use this wood that they etch on. It's like really real thin bark. The guy next door would have it.
Okay.
Okay. So we will go next door.
So as you guys are leaving and walking out, you see Krunk walking out of the store you're walking into.
Hi, guys!
What did you do?
I tried to ask for a blacksmith, but he ran away after I showed him my sword. But I got the super best healing potion ever.
Yes.
Can I see that?
Sure. And then I'll pull it out and show it to him. With a big ol' happy gleam on my face.
Matt, if I message you what it is, you can't tell her. Unless you
That's
decide
fine.
to.
I'm happy knowing it's the best super potion ever.
Yeah, that's fine. I won't tell her.
Alright.
So, what you mean to tell me is you scared the shopkeeper out of his own shop.
I just wanted to know where the blacksmith was, and I tried my best. He understood potion.
Somehow. I
Yes.
still cannot figure out how, but where did he run off?
I don't know, I left.
Okay.
Obviously, you just walked out of the door.
Well, yes.
Never mind.
Well,
Shall we go in, little one?
Can I follow you guys? You know how to speak to them.
you should probably wait out here while we talk to this one.
I'm going in.
No,
I would recommend you stay.
please don't.
Why? What's in here?
Somebody who can help update our maps.
Don't make me make you stay.
And they're already angry at you.
Wait. Are you going to the shop that I just came out of?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to one that was okay. Oh, okay.
No. We're going into the one that just came out.
Oh, okay. Well, can you at least ask them where the blacksmith is and tell them that's what I was trying to ask for?
We can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just speak for Mesh. Yeah, we can do that.
I'll stay right by the door and peek my head in and listen for the answer when they're talking.
Okay, entertain yourself while we're busy with things, yes.
So as you two walk in, you see the guy stumbling back through his back entrance as two guards are coming in with their drakes behind him. So you just hear senseless barking, Mesh. Matt, you hear, he tried to attack me. It brandished the shiny wood at me and threatened me.
I relay this to Mash, saying you might want to talk to him. Draconic.
Wait, the Dragonborn is here, the blue skin. Now he starts speaking in Draconic. Hello, blue skin. How are you today?
Oh, I'm alright. How are you?
I a little frightened. A man came.
Frightened by that fool friend of mine that brandished his sword on you, yes.
He came in asking for a drink, stole a cup, and threatened me.
He meant no harm. Just has no idea how to do you.
He was looking for a blacksmith as I edged Mesh to tell him that.
He was simply looking for someone to work on his sword.
We mostly use blunt weapons in whatever we find by temple. As you've noticed, most of the guards are just carrying clubs, and everything's just kind of a blunt weapon, like wooden mallets. Steel's not really big here.
Alright, so all I heard was wooden mallets. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect. Hold on a sec.
When Gary gets back, I want to pop my head in and be like, "Do you have any information?"
Roll me an intimidation check as you're screaming through the door.
Please fail.
Right. You guys see that the shop owner run back and hide behind the two guards, pointing. Yeah, there. As he's snarling back, as he's speaking in the Nullish tongue.
Are you back, Gary?
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. So pretty much all the guy said was their blacksmiths are pretty. They don't have blacksmiths. They make real crude blunt weapons.
That's kind of what I gathered. Okay. And then Crunk re-entered, I'm assuming?
Just my head. I'm not going fully in. I just poke my head in and be like, "Did you find the answer?"
No. Just wait outside.
Oh, he's petrified right now. He's hiding.
In Draconic, listen. We're here for specific tools.
As he pokes around, what can I do for you?
Little one, what is it you needed?
I just pull out my map and I say I want this. Tell him I want a map, and I show him ours as an example of the area.
Have a map of the region.
No real good roller in town. Only chief have what the guardians give him.
Do you have any means to create such pictures?
He reaches under and he pulls out 3 tab. It's just bark. And he kind of notches. He goes, "We notch bark. It worked best."
What do you notch with?
He pulls out this, it's a stone that's really sharp in another stone, and they kind of just hit it with each other.
Does this suit your needs, little one?
Crude, but I'm looking for the actual physical maps themselves, the drawings.
Oh, high standards we have.
But we know where to go next.
Alright, shopkeep. Tell me, and quickly, what else do you have to offer?
I sell mostly clay pottery. It's for the homes for people to eat out of.
A pottery, maybe something we can grind the bones of our dead comrade and store them in. Ha ha ha!
I have very good iron.
Don't worry, they're sitting fine inside of my bag.
Yes.
You actually don't have the skull on where you handed that over.
Oh, okay. Well, they have the skull then.
All a joke, little one. Thank you, shopkeep. We'll be on our way.
May the guardians be with you, Blue One.
Yes, yes.
So, you finish up, and the three of you gather. Malrus, I imagine, is just doing whatever he does. Probably robbed half the town.
Nah.
No? No.
Nah.
Only a quarter.
There is literally nothing to steal here. They have rocks and bark and sticks.
Hey,
I
they're
just imagine
pottery, okay?
I imagine you've just been in everybody's house. Like, nope. Crawl out the window. Nope. Anything else you guys want to do today? Just Wolf and host another great meal for you guys at night for dinner.
During the day, no. It's I'll bring up the maps at night when we're there for dinner.
Alright. So, just for the sake of running, he tells you about the maps they have, but it's pretty much of just the town and the little outskirts around it. And what you do notice on his map, to the southwest is a temple-looking thing, and then to the dead south, it shows the continent ending. It's ocean and then an island. And that's all we have to give.
That'll do. I offer to share what we have of the area to the north.
We don't go through giant land much.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
So, we are dining with the chief, correct?
Yeah.
I will ask him about this black dragon that Wolf mentioned.
He's telling the tales of Killiam. He was the first to reach out to us, back when they all got along a little better.
Do you know his whereabouts now?
I have not seen them since they split. The dragons decided they had a difference between Bahamut and Telmont, and they fought when their island began to fall.
So, the shiny ones are here because of your influence or their influence?
My great-great-grandfather found their island used to be connected to ours, and when the earth shook and separated it, they needed help eating, and we hunted for them and brought food and saved them all.
So the shiny ones are in your debt.
And the debt has been in my family for many generations. We don't feel worthy of it, but you saved my son's life, and I believe that the man who died for him deserves to live. I
It's
don't,
very noble of you.
I don't know if our debt is enough to bring your friend back alone, but I hope it does.
Now, answer me this, if you would. Why do your kin follow me around like I am some demigod?
Because the the original dragons were our guardians. They gifted us the drakes. When giants get out of hand, they come and eat them. It's been a very synergetic relationship we've had. The We still hunt and gather food for them as much as they offer us protection.
Sounds like your account's been paid in full.
I didn't hear that.
How about now? Yeah.
I can hear you, I just didn't make out what you said.
It sounds like your account's been paid in full.
Yes. Well, hopefully in the morning we will see how it goes. It's been a while since Bahamut has come.
Wait. History.
Yeah, you're dropping a big name there. Big name.
Yeah.
And I'm old enough I might recognize said name.
Yep. The god of all the metallic dragons. You've heard tales of him a lot.
Mesh, how old are you again?
Old enough.
I need an exact age, please.
I would like to disclose this information.
Okay, are you aware of what they just said? The name? I look like visibly shaken.
Who are you looking at?
I just repeat back Bahamut.
You're not looking at Bahamut.
Do you know who that is?
Who are you looking at right now as you speak to me? Do you think I wouldn't know?
Yes,
You think I don't know?
correct.
He turns away from you and does not speak to you again.
So you don't know, and I start to explain to him.
He
From
totally.
That's fine. I'm oblivious to you ignoring me. I try to explain who Bahamut is because I don't think you know.
as you begin to tell the group of the grand history of dragons that the Dragonborns have handed down throughout history, is
As the Dragonborns have handed down throughout history.
well, at least the metallic ones have, of the brightest dragon you've ever seen. He was completely platinum, and they told stories that he was the size of an island himself. But no one had seen or heard from Bahamut for as long as the fog had been around. That trapped you guys in the old world. So it's all folktale that you've ever heard of him. Well,
Yeah.
As Wolfen just kind of watches this little guy as he's just mumbling something he has no understanding of. They like to talk a lot, don't they? To you, Mesh. He's saying in Draconic.
Unfortunately.
Well, you should all get to bed. You want to at least. It's about a half-hour walk out to the waterfall, and you don't want to be late. I will meet you there first thing. So you guys all make your way back to the hut. I imagine Fibian is still telling stories that he's heard. Like he's just non-stop talked since we said the word.
That's correct. Even people are visibly no longer care. I'm still telling the stories.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Malrus was like listening to you in like rapt attention to begin with, but he's just like trailing off now. He's not listening to anything you say.
Hey, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need a sidebar.
Mm-hmm. Alright, jump down a channel.
Alright, so as we're all going to bed, Mesh is going to kind of sneak out, check the skies real quick. Because he's suspecting something's up that he's not comfortable at all.
No, all night, everything's fine, so you're just not gonna sleep tonight. You're just
Nope.
Alright, just take a point of exhaustion for tomorrow.
What does that entail?
I'll get you all the... I think it's a disadvantage on certain rolls.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, nothing happens all night.
He'll stand guard outside the door.
Alright, anything else?
I was thinking about something else, but we can save that for the general.
Alright, hop up.
Oh my god.
Well, you guys have so much good luck with deities and demigods.
I mean, I've never tried it yet, but I'd be willing to.
Ooh, 1 to 6:30 tomorrow. Yes. Oh, hey Mo!
Yes.
There's something I want to do while Fibian is going on and on and on about
Bahamut.
dragons.
Alright, go ahead.
I'd like to kind of just walk past him, and can I just light a piece of, like, I'll tear a piece of my... Do I have any clothes on? Like my shorts? Or something?
Do I have any clothes?
I hope you have clothes on.
Well, I know I wear my...
You've been walking around this entire time.
I don't think you would be allowed at dinner without them.
That's not exactly how that was supposed to come out. Like, I just want to tear a small section of my...
You still
some of my
have...
clothing off.
You still have, Beldrick's book, if you need...
Yes! Okay, I'm gonna tear off a few pieces of that, and I'm just gonna light it on fire.
Alright, roll a perception with disadvantage, Matt. See if you notice what she's doing.
Oh!
Nope.
Oh, disadvantage, yes! Okay. Yeah! So I'm gonna light it, and as soon as it starts to smoke and fire, I'm gonna drop it where nothing else can catch on fire. And I'm just gonna yell, be like, "Oh my god, Fibian, one of your maps is on fire!"
Alright. Do we want to go with a different rule, or do you want to stick with that 4 that you completely are oblivious to what just happened? Give me, hold on, let's do insight versus deception. So Ali roll me a deception, he rolls me an insight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Deception. Where is deception? Fuck! Oh no! One of your maps is on fire!
No, that's impossible. I keep them in a safe place as I go and turn around and start talking again.
If my skull was there, it'd be rolling around because one of my books is being burned.
Then I guess I fail. I will just gently pick him up and walk out the door.
Okay, walking.
Yes.
You're just walking back to the hut, and you
Yeah.
pick him up, and you walk another way with him, or you keep walking towards the hut.
Or towards the hut, sorry.
Alright, so you carry him into the hut.
That's fine. I just talked to Crunk on the way.
I don't listen at all, but I'll put him down and walk out of the tent. Out of the tent.
No, you're carrying me. I don't get down. My legs are tired. I've walked a lot today.
As you walk out, you notice Malrus is, or not Malrus, Mesh is just standing guard at the door. As you all walk in. Anything else for the night?
I'd set up my alarm before we go to bed.
Alright, so night goes very, very painless. Mesh, you notice that the lights are turning on in the main hall. You're now taking your point of exhaustion from not sleeping the night before.
Yeah.
And you gonna wake everyone up?
Well, it's time, yeah.
You notice Wolfen's starting to move. It's that time of the morning to start making your way over to the waterfall.
Alright. Well, with no regard to silence, I swing the door open. Everybody wake up, it's time to go.
I'm gonna imagine, because he had such malice, it's gonna trigger your alarm. So your alarm's going off too.
Well, it would only trigger off to people. It wouldn't trigger to any of us. It only triggered to other third parties that try to enter.
If the door just swinging open and just such violent, if it just fucking failed the magic out, so the alarm would go off.
DM's calling that one. I like it.
Yep.
Alright, well, we wake everybody up then.
I instantly grab my sword and get ready to attack somebody. If I'm being instantly awoken by an alarm and him coming through the door saying, "Wake up!"
Mesh puts his hand up. Not to stop, but to ready a spell.
What's going on?
It's time to go.
You're a horrible person.
I am no such thing. Blame the little one.
I was in such a good sleep and dreaming about eating a chicken.
Well, there may be a chicken outside that you can go slaughter and eat yourself on the way. Let's go.
I'll grumble and put my sword away.
You might need that.
So as you guys all make your way groggily through the town and start following the river down.
Super groggly. I'm not a morning person.
You notice, you can see Wolfen and his cub up ahead of you with Ralph as they're just moving along. You guys come to the end, and all you notice is this huge, it's this white marble that comes off the side. 2 pillars with points at the end of it, with just dragon bones laid all around it, and a huge, probably adolescent, dragon skull with its mouth open, with the skull sitting right in the center that Wolfen had walked up to. And standing next to it are the Goliath and the dwarf again.
Mesh hangs back. Once he sees what's going on, he hangs.
Oi, don't stand back there and be a pussy. Get up here, it's your friend with a resin. You don't have to be so mean to him. Come on, Blue Scale brother. It's okay. No one here is going to hurt you.
Are they speaking in common?
Yeah, those. It's mostly Draconic, but
Oh.
when the dwarf goes, it's in common.
Mesh takes 5 steps forward and folds his arms.
Party pooper. You gonna be all that way when Dad shows up. So, when son comes, blah 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 blah, Dad's gonna show up, he's gonna give you a deal. It's not 100% resurrection without cost. He will talk to the soul and let him decide on what he wants to do. No one interrupts, no one yells, no one gets hurt that way.
Without cost, what would that be?
I don't know, that's what Dad tells people. We're not big into telling him what to do. My best advice to you is I wouldn't do the same either. So, is anyone got anything else to say to these two? Or are you gonna be nice and cooperate?
I'm gonna be nice and cooperate.
Yeah, I'll be nice for now.
Don't have any reason not to.
Yep.
With his arms folded.
And you just see the copper dragon look back at you and just kind of laugh. Or the copper Goliath look back at you and laugh. Really are the polar opposites, aren't we? And he turns back and he goes, I guess he's here. And as you guys hear him say that, everyone just roll me a perception real quick.
I am rolling so hot today. Nothing above a 10. Yeah.
You guys are really confused with this dwarf and Goliath. But Gary, you're keeping your eye on the prize on this one. The skull kind of can't turn its head to look.
Darn.
Mesh, you're looking out, and you can see coming through the sea's just parting completely to the sides, like something is displacing the water. Big. And just everything starts to rumble for everyone. As out from below the cliffside, this large lumbering head pushes up the waterfall, stopping the water, as this giant platinum dragon that you guys are probably the size of the eye of pokes his head over the horizon and just snarls back, and the wind almost pushes you all back. Actually, Fibian, roll me a athletics or acrobatics to see if you keep your footing as he breathes. You see this just giant gust of wind and you know what you're doing. You just lean down and brace yourself, and it pushes you back. As all of you hear in your head for the rest. This is the group, Wolfen, that you decide to use the favor we've owed you. And you all hear Wolfen's voice in his... They saved my son, the last of my name, and with me wife dead, I can't remarry. Ralph is all I have. He is everything to me. And you just see the eyes shift through the whole group, and then they lock onto you. Blue, they said. Been a while since I've seen one of my sister's followers.
That it has been.
Nonetheless, I hold no ill will against her and her people, as much as they hold against me. But, to cheat death, you ask a lot. Even the debt I owe them is not enough alone to cover this all. I must first talk to the soul that is bound. And you just see him look at the skull. And, this will only be a minute. And his eyes flash real quick. And, Baldric, you are standing in this big white cathedral. As this giant robed figure is walking forward to you.
I'm sorry, I just had this like really bad urge to use fucking illusion magic to make the skull give ridiculous answers. Go ahead.
That's fine. Sir, this robed figure is getting closer to you.
You know, I never expected to be in a place such as this.
Why, hello, friend.
Hello. I'm going to call you acquaintance because I don't quite know you yet, but I'm sure we can work up to friends.
Old for your kind, aren't you? Conflicted, I see in your past. Not fully accepting of either of what you are.
That sounds about right.
I have a favor I ask. If you go through, I will take care of both of your... That's interesting. All three of your problems. Would you like to work for me?
In what way? What kind of work would you need me to do?
You and your friends can travel to a place that my people are forsaken. In there is one of my children frozen in time.
Oh, why are you not allowed there?
Pesky magic.
And is there a reason that your child was locked up in this place?
Those believers of Solar took him, saying that my deity wasn't as righteous as theirs. Divine magic can be very strange.
Well, that is quite the offer. Though I'm not sure if I can even make that decision. I'm way past my prime. Maybe I should just give up and not go back.
You could always choose to do that, but I will not gift you your body right away. I will give you one that my sons and daughters like to play with. And if you complete my task, I will grant you a new body, as young as you wish, and if you would like, 100% human to go back to your family.
Pretty speechless at this offer. Actually, no, he's not even going to say anything. Yeah, is there an actual, like, door that I should be walking to?
So you take my offer.
Oh, sorry, that was out of character. I probably should have said, like, is there a physical door anywhere that I, like, nearby?
You're standing in this cathedral. Behind him, you notice light that you think he walked through. So you would imagine that's the exit.
Yeah, I'm gonna stare at that for a little couple seconds and say, yeah, you know what? I'll take your offer. I'll free your child from whatever prison it may be in.
Excellent. Just walk this way and out the back.
This
But
way.
there's something with your soul. We are not alone in here. And as he screams, we are not alone in here, you hear a very familiar voice from that night that you met everyone and you captured that weird drow and that devil came for you, and you hear, well, that's one of mine, and I don't think I'm letting you leave with him, Bahamut. As in the doorway stands Velifar. I've been very keen on why I haven't been able to see you and your friends. It seems you've all went and died. That it doesn't explain I haven't seen my son's death come through. So, as you're looking at this exit between you and Bahamut, is Velifar standing at the end in his humanoid form. Peasant, where is my son?
Well, that's the thing. You can't see him. We were stuck in a situation, and maybe like his child is stuck. He's stuck in some sort of limbo. I'm gonna totally lie to his face. It's probably why you can't see him.
I would know if he's dead. Where are you, and where is my son? And as you hear him say that again, you just see the cloaked figure just appear in front of him and grab him by the head and be like, this is my domain. Leave. And you just get this urge to run past them as just the two of them are growing in this cathedral. And as you... Are you going to make a run for the door?
Yeah, I'll start making a bolt for it.
As you get to the door, you just see magic spewing off both sides. You can't really tell who's winning right now. You see Velifar's tail come around and jab into the cloaked as he just starts squeezing on his head. Be like, leave my realm! And right as you go through, roll me a D100.
All right. Here's for good luck. I'm satisfied with that number.
I'm so upset with that number.
Aww.
Alright. I need you to roll me 2d12.
Wow.
Okay. And now flip me. Do you know where the coin is? Or actually, just roll me a d4. I'll do... Yeah, just roll me a d4. Alright, so we did 12 and... Sorry, you landed on the bland ones. I was kind of upset. As you're all sitting there, and it's only been an instance that he had to talk to the skull, you watch this shrine just glow. And as it's glowing, it just begins to just spark with lightning. And all of a sudden you just see green energy just start piling out. And then it just glows white again. And the shrine explodes. As you hear Velifar's voice, I'll find you yet. And standing there, it's... Everyone roll me a perception check.
Yay, I'm on the high end this time.
Dylan, Garrett, you can't get your eyes off of Bahamut as he's just standing there. Everyone else kind of looks over at the lightning, and standing in the middle of it is this very elven woman. Not just very average. She's about 5'11", slender build. It's what you believe to be a wood elf. Actually, it's a high elf. And
Do I see this too?
everyone sees it except for Mesh right now. He's locked onto Bahamut.
Oh.
Which you notice, Gary, is him kind of whip his head back and forth real fast, and as he's swinging, you just notice Wolf and all them come back. He shakes and he starts stumbling back. Ooh. Strong one he is. Ooh. Not what I was expecting. Beldrick, you now... You now have a +2 dexterity. You get a +2 dexterity, so a +1 to your rolls, and +3 to acrobatic checks. In just you have dark vision too.
Do I lose my old traits for being half-orc?
For now, you're gonna lose. You don't have relentless endurance, and is the one I'll take away because I imagine you're still gonna be savage.
Yeah, hopefully. Holy crap! I'm a goddamn woman.
But your dementia's kind of going right now. You're actually feel more confident. Like you are young.
Like, young
elf.
for an elf?
Yeah, you're probably only like a 50-year-old elf.
Whoa.
Ooh, you're a baby. Holy crap. Guys, that pit of fire might be the best thing that ever happened to me. I feel more limber, and, like, everything just seems brighter now.
So is Bahamut still present?
Yeah, he's still there. He's shaking it. He's shaking off that mental bout he just had with Velafar. I apologize. I just threw you in a body. With him there made it hard to hide where we are. But I don't think he found us.
Oh no, guys! Him! Are you...
I haven't chosen an identity yet.
You just guys all see this naked elf, high elf just sitting there.
He doesn't have the mark! What do we do?
Nothing?
Oof. Can someone find them some clothes?
I'll whip off my
Trench
jacket thingy I'm wearing, and I'll huck it at her.
Oh, no more Bayou Billy?
Well, thank you
Just
for
the
that.
pants!
Just the pants.
This is going to take quite some readjusting.
Yeah, you were not 100% comfortable with this.
Okay.
But, you know, I would like to maybe take note that fire is not your specialty, Mesh. You should probably stick to lightning.
So, roll a insight into that comment he just said.
Me?
Mm-hmm. No, not you, Mesh.
Oh, okay.
Because you still haven't told him it's you. I want to see if they pick up on it. Everyone roll an insight after that.
Everyone! Oh, okay.
Hey, sweet.
Fabian and Mesh, you exactly know who that is. You two, Pound Town. That's all you're thinking about right now, as this beautiful high elf stands in front of you, naked.
So, are you still Baldric by name? Or are we calling you something different?
Jeez,
What?
I'm gonna have to like come up with something else. Oh
That's
god,
not
this
Baldric!
this is gonna be a confusing time for me, guys.
I go in my bag of holding and I start passing him
How about Bill
things.
As he says that, I go up to him, I stare him right in the face, and I'm like, is that really you? As I kind of pull on his ear and poke him right in the boobs.
You can't.
I don't know if I should be offended by this yet, but I probably should be.
I just say yes, that is offensive. As I keep going through my bag to find your things.
Oh,
Give me
yeah,
an
it
intelligence
took me a
check to see
while.
if you even believe him. Because you've never seen anything like this.
What, sorry, Moo?
Give me an intelligence check to see if you believe him.
Why is it so hard to find intelligence? There's intimidation.
Well, it's not in your
Insight.
skills. It's just
Oh,
click
intelligence,
the
there we go.
intelligence.
Oh no, I failed again!
Yes! The Orcish Barbarian rolls a 1 on an intelligence check.
You are not him!
There is no
Well,
way.
no, I'm not a him. That's obvious. I'm a her.
No, they tried to say you were someone who died! You are not him! Look, you have breasts!
Yeah, I got that.
And you're
But-
not green!
I hand Baldric a book or his book next.
Oh, thank God. Why is there only one? There should be like 20 more.
The rest of them burned in the fire.
What? No. Really? I'm gonna have to get in contact with my people over the sea, get them to send some more over.
It's fine.
Roll an insight against this deception.
Nobody here can read that anyways. It's in a different
Nope,
language.
they're all gone.
No. No! Really? It had to be an 8.
On the bright side, I do have your instrument, as I hand him, not his lute, that other thing.
My flute?
No, that one burned. I give him the banjo.
What the hell is this?
I don't know, it's the one that
Dixon?
Dixon gave me.
Really, this is the elvish lute, the masterwork piece that I had. Really,
It burned.
it was attached to my bag, which I left outside.
That's a separate roll to say. To see if it
Oh, I thought that one was in there.
Well, you said his book's burned. That's in a separate bag.
Oh. Well,
And
yeah,
you're literally holding my bag. My lute would be attached to the outside of the bag.
no, your stuff was in my bag. I'm pulling things out of my bag to give you.
Oh, you put it in your bag of holding. Oh. Well, in that case, could you get me my clothes then?
No, they burned. They were on your body. Unless you
No,
had
I
extra
have-
clothes.
I had about 5 pairs of extra noble's clothes.
Oh, okay. So you get everything back except for all your books but one. Whatever you had on you.
Oh God, this isn't even the original. All of my notes and everything is gone.
As they're talking, I'm just looking dumbfounded, and my brain's about to break.
What's Malorus doing?
At this point, I cast Silent Image on the new elf Baldric to make him look like his old self.
Actually, that's a good idea. I'm just going to cast Disguise Self for a little bit so I feel a little bit more comfortable.
Well, just remember, your outside appearance will look that you physically feel them jiggling around and everything still.
Oh God.
And peeing's gonna be very interesting when you forget, because you're an illusion.
Oh no.
No, don't forget. I will give you some time to adjust, but don't forget our deal. The temple is to the southeast. Save my son.
You got it, boss. Yep, will do.
I must rest. That moon devil took a lot out of me. So, Maurus, that's going to hit a little bit home with you that Daddy somehow interfered again.
Like, all references to him, I'm just pretending like it didn't happen.
And you just kind of notice this giant dragon starts slumping back. Are you letting him leave, Mesh?
I don't know what else.
Also, is Kurt confused now that Baldric is actually sitting there?
Yeah, how's Krunk take it that Baldric has magically appeared and the woman's gone?
Well, I watched him burn. I watched him burn, and I watched Fibian take his skull. So I'm just gonna pass out. I'm just gonna fall straight backwards and I'm out. Orcs don't do magic, especially not coming back to life magic.
I'm sure he'll get over it one day.
So as Bahamut is just kind of going back down towards the ocean and slinking back, you start seeing the dwarf and the Goliath walking towards the cliff. And the Goliath turns and looks back and goes, "Hey, Blue. Catch." And as he just starts falling backwards, he throws a thunderbolt at you. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you much.
I'll just take it.
You just feel this rush come through you as you're looking up, and you just see the Goliath fall off the side of the cliff, and the copper dragon just rises back up, backpedaling as it's flying, looking at you, and turns around and flies off over top of the ocean, where you see the water displaced from Bahamut just sailing underneath of the water. Goddamn deities.
Yeah, geez, I didn't expect this kind of reception. Like, geez, I didn't expect any. I thought I was done for.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So it looks like I kind of made a deal as well, you guys. It's a small one. Apparently to the south here there's a temple. We just gotta go there. Seemed like a pretty good deal at the time. I would have tried to have bargained for something a little bit different, more my style, but you know what, I'll work with this.
Are you gonna tell him it's temporary, or are you just gonna let him think that's you forever?
You know what, we'll see what it ends up being. Like, I don't want to tell them all of the details of our deal yet. I'm just going to say, yeah, we have to go save someone from this temple, apparently.
So it basically asked you to save someone from a temple.
Yeah, apparently they're trapped there.
Powerful deity. Wouldn't you say?
Apparently he's not allowed in the area because of, what's it called? Divine magic?
A divine magic.
Wait, hold on. So we're doing something, or for somebody that can't enter a temple where there's divine, also known as good. I do like quotation marks, magic, and you can't enter that area.
Hold on, divine isn't essentially good. Divine could be a lot of things. It can be neutral, or bad, or good.
If he can't enter an area with divine magic, he's evil.
Better off, the way it's translated, it's celestial magic.
Yeah, but that would also include like evil deities, wouldn't it? So maybe it's an evil temple.
Roll me a history check or a religion check. Uh,
I actually have history, so
you think back when he said it was a temple of Solar. Solar was the original sun god that was killed before the new sun was summoned.
yeah, I'm going to share that bit of information. Yeah, the old sun god's temple.
Which, to a lot of people, the old gods were evil because Velifar is the general of the moon god, the old moon god.
Yeah, so you see, it's not quite like good. He's just not allowed there, you know.
See,
No?
he's not even physically barred from there. He was just told he couldn't, and he's really lawful.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe he's just a really good person. He doesn't want. He wants to respect the deceased god's privacy, mostly.
Mesh,
What are you
no.
looking for your history check, Matt?
I'm just trying to see if I can place names
So,
from what I know.
Solar was the old sun god, the one who helped put the barriers up with the fog that kept you all contained. So, as of lately, with the new pantheon, a lot of people perceived him and Deimos to be evil in their perspective. Some of the older people that you grew up with love Solar. Like, there's older cults that still believe in the old gods. But since everything's changed, you've only noticed better since Solar and Deimos have been pulled from power. Velifar is from Deimos' dimension, and you really don't know what their relationship is, other than he's carrying out all of Deimos's what Deimos wants.
All right.
So you guys don't mind going and helping me on this small errand that I'm sure nothing bad will happen on?
You're sure nothing.
I don't think we have a choice.
I mean, there's always a choice. You could just lead me out to hang, but we've gone all this way, so might as well take it home.
Well, I suppose if I don't cast any fire, then nothing bad should happen, right?
True. I might have a healthy fear of fire after this, actually.
I'm surprised you have no scars.
I'm kind of not, considering it's a completely different body. It's more emotional scarring.
And you kind of feel really emotional as these people keep saying this stuff to you. Like it's really kind of hurting your feelings a little more than it usually would.
Oh God, guys, you know what? I'm just really tired. I think we should just call it a day. Being resurrected really takes a lot out of you.
Would you rather bunk in town?
What town?
This way. I'm with you.
As you start turning around and running, you feel something run up and grab your leg.
Towards the town.
Your leg, Beldrick. Something little and furry grabbed your leg.
No, I look down at it.
It's rough. You don't understand fucking Draconic at all, dude. God damn it.
No, but I
this little
I actually have tongues, so I'm going to cast that.
That's all. As you touch this little thing, you hear, "Thank you. I'm so glad that he was able to bring you back for saving my life.
Well, it's no problem. I didn't expect a reward for my actions, but I'm glad that I'm back. It just means I can do more good in the world.
Well, we're very thankful. My dad was very thankful. And we hope this is enough to repay for what you did.
Absolutely, I'm going to use this gift that you've given me to the best of my abilities. Just tell everyone, Baldric Sea Brightwater might have been the one that saved you.
I'll never forget the name Baldric.
I mean, there's another half to it, but you know what? Okay. And then I'll go and be emotional elsewhere because I'm having a real rough day.
Bye, Mr. B. Tightwater.
God damn it! Should have let him burn.
So you guys pretty much all go back, and you're sitting at your bunking arrangements. I imagine it's kind of weird now. It's usually just been you guys, and now there's a chick in the group.
What time of day is it currently?
Right now it's noon time. You're still a little exhausted from staying up all night, and
Well, so Nash is gonna try and get out for a few hours. Good night.
alright. So pretty much at this time, you guys are just getting stuff ready to head to the southern group. You have the only way you can kind of talk right now is if Baldric touches people. But I imagine
Well,
he's sleeping the day away.
I'm probably going to sleep for a little while and then get up in the afternoon because I actually have some business I probably need to attend to of getting new clothes.
So as you and Mesh take naps to make up for being dead and staying up all night,
No, fuck. Nash is sleeping.
Baldric, you start to wake up, but you kind of hear something at the foot of your. You think you hear something. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, those are my worst kinds of checks. Yep.
You're just trying to pull a pillow over your head because these ears just pick up everything. Like the whole town is so loud. Like you can't get it. You can't figure it out, and you're just tossing and turning. And as you're spinning, you feel like you knocked something over.
What the fuck? Yeah, I go take a look at it.
As you look up, there's Ralph laying on the ground holding a whole bunch of clothes in his hand. I'm sorry, Mr. T. Buckets.
Well, actually, so by now my disguise would have worn off, so now I'm a woman.
He knows he was there, so he's still gonna call you Mr. T. Buckets.
Awesome. Okay. I'm only going to be insulted by that a little bit, but thank you for the clothing. And what quality is this clothing?
It's normal Knoll, so it's all gonna be like leather, hide, and all of that. He brought you out both women's and male, probably villager clothes. Like,
All right.
it's the finest they can make, so it's kind of like lower middle class.
Okay, that's acceptable for now. So yeah, I'll thank him very much for it. I don't suppose they don't do much for metalworking around here, so I'd never be able to get my breastplate with more curves, I guess, would I?
Nothing that we can craft.
Would I be able to find some leather armor then?
You could probably get someone to tan something up for you.
Could I,
I don't think they'd have it done in time for you to leave for the temple. Because
Well, I'll make do with...
everything's in dog. I mean, the
Alright.
pants she even gave you has a slot for a tail.
It's easy access for a poop slot. You know, shit, just go.
Hey, I have to be more ladylike now.
Well, not if you have a fucking poop slot.
Crap, you're right. Well, I guess I'll make do with the breastplate and what I have for now, but I'll have to get something else made up.
Alright, well, I'm sorry this is all I could do for you.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. This is fantastic. I couldn't ask for anything more from you people, and I'll tip him like 2 gold.
I don't need
Or actually, no, I'm gonna a full platinum.
He's just staring at it. Mr. T Buckets,
Yes.
what is this?
Oh, it's it's for good luck.
Okay, I'll never lose it. I'll make a necklace out of it. I'll
And
always have you with me.
if any other foreigners come around, it might be worth anything, or might be worth something to them. So, don't mind trading it away if you find something good for it.
It means too much to me. For everything you did.
Well, you keep it with you always, then.
I shall, Mr. T Buckets. Thank you.
All right, I'm just gonna go back to sleep now. Thank you very much.
And you just kind of see him trot out, as happy as he could be. His tail just wagging 100 miles an hour. So, pretty much it's time for you guys to set out. If you want, you can keep hanging out. What do you want to do?
Am I still out cold?
I am advocating leaving.
What are you doing?
I said I'm advocating leaving.
Yeah.
I've been mumbling this whole time about how, like, all these houses are just filled with loincloths. Clubs, I'm just like, there's nothing here.
Oh. So,
Well,
I imagine when Mesh
wakes up, then he'll be ready to go.
So, Crunk, you wake up later that day by the waterfall by yourself. Everyone's gone.
I had a really bad dream. And no one's here. Maybe I just dreamt all of that.
Intelligence check.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
As much as you wish it, you know it wasn't a dream. You have full recollection of what happened.
So do I still believe that the elf woman claimed to be Baldric?
You know it keeps claiming, but you know there's no way possible because he's dead. So no matter
Okay,
what
then-
they do, they can't convince you that's him.
Okay, so that I think the Baldric that I see is just the elf woman in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you can't help yourself but be mad and attracted at the same time.
Oh, the feelings. Okay, well, I'm gonna go find the rest of the people in my party and try to figure out what's going on and at the same time convince them that that is not Baldric.
Well, as you show up to the group, they're all getting ready to leave. They figured you'd catch up. And I guess you guys are going to make your way to the temple?
Yeah.
Hi ho, hi ho. So off the way you guys go. So,
On the way, I bounce names off of everyone else in the group. Like maybe Barbara, or Bailey, or Babette.
Balina.
Oh no, that's a little bit too like.
Sounds like a ballerina.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that though.
Go with Babette.
Babette.
How about
Barbaricia.
fake? I'll say that very angrily, just glare.
Let's just call you Barb.
Imposter!
Barb works. That's close to Baldric.
He's
Yeah,
not
you know-
Baldric, he's a fake!
Look, I know this must be very difficult, but this is someone else's body that I'm stuck in. I know this isn't me, but this is all that I can get right now.
What was that person's name?
I will let you roll an insight to see if you can tell whose body that was, if you have any memories.
Whoa.
You sit
Me?
there and you close your eyes and you think, and you think, and you think, and you go, shit, I gotta pee. But nothing comes to you.
Oh God, I've been fearing this moment.
Wait. Your name was Shiana P?
Oh.
I don't think so.
So you're now in this field and you really have to pee. Do you want to roll an intelligence check to see if you figure it out the right way? Or how do you want to roll this?
Oof. Constitution to hold it in as long as possible.
Perfect time for a
And you
crit.
know what?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And you know
For
what?
days.
Just as much
For
as
days.
you just out of fucking pure willpower go, nope. Not peeing yet.
Not gonna do this right now. I'm a little bit distracted by other things, and I don't want to deal with that business right now. But one thing,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask our barbarian for a favor. If you could like spar with me, because I need a little bit of practice in this new form. Come on, Crunk.
How do you know my name? I never told you my name!
Give it, Crunk. I pull him off to the side. I say, you know, I know a certain thing about you that I know no one else would know. You can't read.
Oh shit.
Roll a persuasion against.
Because that's the lie that he believes!
Oh, come on, you gotta love this habit for that. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Oh,
you get it.
oh.
Is that really you, Baldric?
Yes. Unfortunately, and also fortunately at the same time.
Oh, I know what you mean!
Barb.
I think I want to spend the rest of the day convincing him that that's always been Baldric.
Just hiding, like.
Deception
I'll
rolls.
spar with
All
you,
the
Baldric.
deception rolls, please. Against insight.
Let's see here.
What am I rolling?
Roll an insight.
Oh my God.
So, Malrus is convincing you that is what Baldric always looked like. That you might want to
An
look
elf?
into. Yep. He's always been an elf.
Not just an elf, a lady elf. The whole time.
Hiding because of sexism.
Oh, God.
Huh. Well, you're really strong for a woman. You were.
Thank you.
You are.
But anyways, I'd like to get a round or two in. You know, try and practice with this new form. Is like the armor doesn't fit the same. My sword feels a little bit different. My sword is also missing.
I'll spar with you, Baldric.
Alright.
So, you guys, it wasn't that far. You've made about 3/4 of a day travel. You now start to see this temple sitting on top of this hill in front of you. And you go, you know what? It's a good place to probably make camp and have this sparring match. And so I can imagine you guys are going to set up camp as these two go at it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so we are going to have the death battle of a century. Let's watch you guys go at it. Alright, let me start. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There you are. We'll have to get a new Baldric at some point. Actually, give me 1 second.
Why did it say there's no valid token selected?
Hold on, I probably got it.
Oh, do I have to click the tiny me?
Mm-hmm. Just zoom
Yeah,
in.
you're coming in a little bit, Allie, and then usually not at all.
I'll put my microphone back down.
There you go.
There you go.
That'll do it.
Yeah!
Alright, and that is Baldric's fucking thing for tonight. Changes, you go over there, and we'll start you over here. Yep, Crunk and everyone. Alright. I'm gonna
I
let
like
you
the
two,
avatar for...
you guys spar for tonight. He don't need no man.
He's a powerful woman, independent woman.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually played a woman character before.
How does it feel?
Very
And-
free.
You can have that one or you can have that one, your choice.
Look at
I can't even see.
the boobs are bigger than your head.
I know. I was
Where
going
do the
through.
boobs start and the body ends? Like, I don't know. Like, what's going on here?
Can you see the map?
Oh yeah, I finally zoomed in enough to see it. Wow. Do you want? I'm gonna go with the second one on the right for now.
Sassy.
Yeah, do that.
Alright, Poobarella, you're out.
Aww.
All right.
Right, it actually should be all set up for you to just go.
Yes!
Alright.
Barb, good.
You're all just kind of sitting around. The campsite's not too far away. I don't feel like throwing everyone's tokens out there. You guys are probably only like 15 feet away from the fight. So, go ahead, Crunk, start this fight.
Alright, I will start by moving... Oh! I can move 40 feet now! Yeah! Okay, I'm gonna move there. I forgot about that. And as I move up, I say, how about Brandy?
That end your turn.
Brady. And then I end my turn. Brady, and end my turn.
Alright, let's see how these new body parts and boobs work for you.
So first off, I'm going to draw my sword and shield because I'm assuming Crunk got a little bit ahead of me and rushed a little bit. And I think I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. Like I'm going to move up one space and cast Thunder Wave.
Go ahead.
I know I said a
DC
fight,
14.
but
So make a Constitution save, Allie.
Oh, okay. I don't know what fire or thunder wave does.
Alright, well, that happened a little quicker than I thought it was going to. But as the thunder cracks down, and Allie, you get hit, 15-foot cube, excellent. You take 19 points of damage, and the ground
Ooh.
gives out underneath of everyone.
Oh shit.
I need a calculator.
Allie's also thrown back however many feet.
As she's going to get thrown back, your thunder wave exploded the ground. So the entire ground just gave out, like underneath of you. There's a 15-foot crater that you're all just falling into.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Hold on one sec. I'm sorry. I just have a whole bunch of new maps up, and I had it set up. Second tier, lower court. Side view. I just had the fucking thing. I was on it. How lower chambers are there? Everyone scroll to the bottom right of zoom out, and you guys should all be off to the right side of the map.
I can't zoom out. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, I see.
Can everyone see their character except for Baldric? Because I am now currently building Baldric.
Yes.
Baldric. Oh.
Yep, I found it.
You can see yourself?
Yeah.
At what point of this map am I scrolling to?
It's bottom right hand side, but up a little bit. I scroll all the way to the right.
Hold on,
and then
I
go
have
up.
him. I don't think he has sight.
Oh, maybe he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Has sight. Save. There you go. You should see it now, Gary. My stream's linked up to your character.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Alright.
I need to get my picture changed
Oh,
to.
there's two Baldrics. That's why you could fucking see. There we go. Alright, so we have all of you just come tumbling down as it's just, you weren't expecting this. Your camping equipment's rolling down the hill, and you just pile into this chamber. And, you're now all piled up on top of each other. And I think that's where we'll end the session tonight.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's quite a surprise.
It's not where we were supposed to go.
Well, they may have gotten there quicker. Who knows?
Yeah.
I was just about to say that Mesh looked delighted at the sight of Thunderwave, but didn't get the chance to be so late.